And then we're gonna go from there. So, we'll see how we do. How you doing, Calton? You alright? Ow! Oh, cables. Right, we got cockle. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay. Right, so garbage, floods, washed away the village. We made a ship to escape. So we're going to try and stay afloat, and we're going to survive and thrive. So we're going to build the boat into a thriving community to rebuild the civilization. Yes, I need to get on to that, Calton. I had thought about it, but yeah, I need to get back to you on that. Apologies for that. Alright, we will be Derpington. And we will see how we do. Let me make a note. I need to get back to you. Yeah, sorry. I haven't been very well this week, so I've gotten a bit behind on stuff. Right, basics. WSD, right click and drag. You're right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we can zoom in and out. Rotate. Okay. There's a town tracker. Ah! Okay, that's useful. Right, okay, so we can revert ourselves back. Oh, you've got a cold? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I hope you get better soon. Oh, we can use spacebar to pause. That's useful. Okay, brilliant. Right, so we have, time controls. Useful. And they've got tutorials. Excellent. I like that. So it looks like we got Cockle, Slushy, and the captain. Okay. Right. Tutorials. We're gonna close those. Oh. Oh, that's my quest log. Hang on. That's the glossary. Okay. That's more stuff. Hang on. Where did they say the tutorials were? I'm being a brain fart, aren't I? Quests. Nope, that's tech tree. This is why it helps to pay attention to the tutorials. Now I've lost where it is. Great. How do I bring this back up? Great, I might have messed myself up. Okay, so we have like an extra zoomed out mode. That's useful. Ah, right. Doing that will... Right. I don't want that one. I want... Oh, okay, that is what it wanted me to do, apparently. Okay, right. Found it. Being a donut. Right, okay. Right. Open the salvage panel. Okay, and then we'll send somebody off. Ah, we can make it bigger. Ah, okay. That's useful. That is actually quite useful. Right, so we've got building menu, build a plastic walkway. Cool. Right, obviously that's the engine, so we don't want to be building there. probably want to build centrally so that we don't unbalance it. Probably makes the most sense. Right, we need to build a plastic workshop. Okay. Storage, workshop. Right, so workshop. Right, plastic workshop. There we go. I don't know how much balance is going to come into this, but I'm going to assume that we are going to have to somewhat balance this. Otherwise, this boat will not float for much longer. I also imagine we must have to upgrade the engine at some point, because this thing is only going to be able to cope with so much. Right. Okay. Right. So, production! Right, we're gonna make some floater, right? Cool. Right, so that's gonna get us off the starting blocks. I think we ought to move as well, because I want some more salvage. Although, it might not let me move yet, because we're still technically in tutorial. Oh, okay, yeah, it's literally making me do the thing now. Okay, brilliant. Right, you can explore the world. You can move to new locations. Press and hold the left mouse. Ah, okay. Oh, and then you hold it and it gets you there. Ah, right, move it. Oh, this is how we end up using resources. Okay. Oh, there's a crank. Okay, so they can refill it. That's useful. That is very, very useful. I love its electricity. Oh, jeez. Okay. Right, cool. So we've now got wood. So we'll start gathering that. So my dudes are just gonna go gather. And then, presumably, we're going to build some kind of workshop. I would assume that's what we're going to make. Hey, Rex. How you doing? Come on, salvage more wood. I could add more people onto it, but anyway. Yeah, manual dryer. Right, so we need to dry it out. So, a manual dryer... Where is that? Is that going to be under here? It is. Okay. How do I rotate these? Okay, I guess we're just going to do that for now. No, it's all good, Rex. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Right, they want 15 dry wood, so we're gonna make that a thing. They're literally fanning it. Okay! That's a novel way to do it. But sure. Okay! That is a novel way to do that. Right, we need them to produce. Alright, let's build a sawmill! Cool, okay, so that's another thing that we need. I'm gonna plop that next to there. I want to be a little bit careful because I don't want to weigh us down too much. Also, we got no homes at the moment. So I might want to fix that. Right, we need planks. We need 6. Right, so they'll take the dry wood and they'll turn them into planks. Boom. Cool. Okay, so now we can make the housing. Cool. So we're gonna go build housing. Ooh, I need floaters. Okay, right, let's make more floaters. 3. So I'm gonna need like 9. At least. I'm gonna make a few spare, just so we've got a little extra. Let's go on the map. We need to go find some stuff to harvest. Because, we're, kind of short on stuff. And then we'll make that bigger. There we go. Right, now everybody can go out there and they'll start harvesting. What is this? I'm gonna put one down for there, but I'm gonna shrink it. What's this? Oh, seaweed! Okay, I assume we can eat that. I would assume. There's a whale? With a good big googly eye by the look of it. Okay. So far, so good. We haven't managed to destroy our civilization. Our civilization is somewhat functional. At least by our standards, anyway. I'm gonna stick another extension out. Why can I not stick it? Oh, do I not have the materials? Ah! We're gonna need a lot more, I suspect. You're gonna need lots of floater for this. Okay. I love how it is quite literally just any old bit of plastic, just chuck it together. That's about as DIY as it gets. I mean, if it works, you know? I don't know how much storage space we've got. The lack of meals is concerning. Oh, there we go, storage space. 41 out. Okay, we got plenty of storage space. I love how they're just cramming it on the front here. Do we not have lifeboats? I'm a little bit worried if something goes wrong. We're gonna get a little bit smushed. And that really concerns me. Right, are you guys gonna craft stuff for me? Pretty please with sugar on top? Right, we're gonna put one of those down and then they can sit and make everything. I think what we will do is we're gonna put the number down so at least somebody's making things. Because we need some manufacturing going on. Right, wood's nearly done. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some more goods. Let's have a look at the map. While they're making things, we'll move to a new location. And we'll put the salvage there. And we'll plop one there, and then we'll make the zone larger on that one. Alright, so they can go off and do their thing, and then we've got manufacturing on the go. I have no way to use the seaweed currently. It is just sat there. I hope it doesn't expire. I have a horrible feeling it might, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Right, let's start building homes. At the moment, I can only make one, but one is better than none. So, we're gonna do that. I'm glad it's working for you, Liam. It might just have been the server selection. I don't know what you have set by default, man. Come on, give me a house. Please make sure it's well secured, because if it's not, and then we end up floating off into the middle of nowhere. Yep, everybody's crashed out, right? Nightfall on day one, and yeah. They were all pooped out. They're all just hitting the deck. Alright, so day one, no homes for anybody. Which ain't great. I would be absolutely terrified living on a tent in the water. I don't know about you guys, but that would scare me. I would not want to do that. That would absolutely terrify me. Right, can we get some more produce made? I like at least we can actually see the settlements below. I don't know if we're going to be able to dive down there at some point. That would be cool. I have an enlightenment point. Let's research that. That probably will be tutorialized later, but we'll jump ahead a bit. We'll jump ahead. It'll be fine. Right. Okay, we can build another one of those. Cool. I'm just going to build the 3 homes there. We'll probably mirror it and put another 3 this side later when we get a chance. We're going to need water. We're going to need food. Salad spinner. Okay, so we're going to make seaweed salad by the looks of it. Hey, Koala. How you doing? Right. Okay, well, at least we know where we're going. I'm hoping we can get something else out of the ocean that'll be fruitful and useful to consume. Because, I don't think salad's going to cut it in the long term. Don't think my people will be too happy if we just do nothing but salad. Right. Let's put a float out. Put a float out there. Right, there we go. Right, so they'll now start collecting that. So we've got plastic manufacturing going on. We're drying the wood out. We've got enough for another hut. Well, I say a hut, a tent. It is just a tent, let's be real. We're going to build another tent. And then that should push the tutorial on. And then, yeah, presumably food and water is next. There we go. Right. House for all the drifters. Right. So that will make people happier. Which will make them work faster. And then they also gain more experience. Basically make them happy, have good morale. Everybody wins. Right. Find more stuff on the map. Have a look on the map. Okay. Ah! Okay. A church. Vantage point to scout the region. Okay, so the scouting points. Okay, that's fine. That sounds good to me. We will just clear this area out of seaweed. Because we might as well. And then we'll proceed. We need more floaters and planks. Let's make some... I'm just gonna fill the queues up with work. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll gather the seaweed and then we'll move on. We're getting a little bit full in the storage, so no more seaweed after this. We're gonna focus on wood and plastic. Right, let's go there. Hey, Extra, how you doing? How's your day been? Everything all good? Right, let's gather that wood. Now, I'm hoping we can process a bunch of this down. How much stuff do I have? Yeah, we have a refined plastic. Oh, really? What happened, dude? Everything okay? Right, this guy is going to be working overtime. Right, we're just gonna gather and then we'll go to the vantage point. What is the ratio? Oh, it's like 4:1. Okay, so yeah, that'll compress it down a lot. Right, okay, let's go map. Oh, you got one in one of your matches, you mean? So we just visit and then... Right. How do I select it? Do I have to select it in here? Hang on. It wants the old church. Hang on. Where is the... Oh, hang on. It's this one here. Right, there we go. I found it. You got one yourself? Nice. Well done. Right, scout region. Lovely. Right, so that's going to trigger scouting. Is there anything around? Oh, there's some rubbish. Let's go grab some of that. Right, hopefully one of my dudes is going to go scout this now. Yeah, there we go. They're up at the church. Excellent. Huzzah! Nice! Okay, so we get a view of the region. That looks like this fish. Alright, explore the landmarks. Brilliant. Okay. I like that we get a little kind of overlay for where the town used to be. That's kind of cute. That parking bay is not going to be terribly useful now. That much is for sure. Right, finish grabbing this plastic and then we're going to move forward. Hey, Vatomi, how you doing? Right, okay, that's done. Right. Let's go to the house. Right. Let's see what it has to offer. Take the furniture. That's fine. We'll allocate everybody to that. Right. That's going to take them a while. I don't know what the resources the furniture will give us. I don't know if we'll actually get the furniture or if it's going to just give us components from the furniture. But either way, we'll take what it can offer us. Because I'm sure it'll be useful either way. We're about to run out of food. And okay, we can make a salad thing now. I think we should make the salad thing. Because we have no food. Right, Plastic Workshop has nothing left to do. We are basically out of storage. Right, we need to start making some salads. We desperately need to start making some salads. I also need to make some storage. Will it let me make storage? Yes, it will. Let's invest in that. Right, I'm gonna do that. If I put a storage... Alright, I'm not gonna do it right now. We're gonna wait. Right, let's have a look at the salad machine. We just tell it to do that indefinitely, and we'll do that indefinitely, we'll do that indefinitely. That saves me faffing around with it. Alright, then start spinning the salad down. That'll save me a bunch of aggro. I'm gonna do that, and then we'll put another set of storage yards in when we need them. I need floaters, and we need more wood planks. Right, that's all done. They're now grabbing that one. We'll let them finish that, and then I think what we'll do, we'll actually move these guys slightly. I want to try and get them in a better position. Can I actually get anything out of there? Or Or do I need something? I think we might need something specific. I think we might need fishing nets or something for that, because I don't think we can extract anything from there yet. Seaweed growing, scrapping. Various tools used for salvaging. I mean, I think we're alright not growing seaweed right now. Alright, I don't understand why that wasn't researching before, but okay. Right, we need to move to the supermarket next. Right, they're grabbing all the plastic. I'm gonna speed this up a minute. We'll let them do their thing. Right, okay, so that's now salvaged. Where is the supermarket? Ah, is that yeah, that's it up there. Okay. Fine. Fine. Avionics, how you doing? Right, we're gonna let them do this, and then we're gonna move the vehicle. We need to make a lot more plastic goods, so... we're just gonna set ourselves up. Right, okay, they've done that. Right. Didn't get the whole area, but that's because we didn't have it fully within our control zone. But that's fine. Right, we're gonna park there. And then we will get some food, hopefully. Right, supermarket. There we go. Put 3 people on that. Grab all of the gubbins, please. What's that? That is a... oh, there's furniture there. Okay. Right, when we get closer, we'll go for that. I might as well. I need to figure out how we're going to do fishing. I don't know if we need, like, a knowledge building. Something else I might need to look into. Let's go in here. So we've got storage. Ah, that's for water storage. Okay, we're gonna want that. Manual dryer, sawmill, recycler. Right, so we're gonna need wooden planks, then we can get the recycler. Chopping block gives us firewood. Okay, so maybe temperature's a factor. Research station. Okay, so we need planks and floaters for that. Right, I think we need to build this out a little more. Let's build this out. I want to try and set us up with cement. Ah, yeah. Okay, we need the firewood to fuel the desalinator. Okay, that makes sense. Right, okay, so this is where it's going to get a little more complicated. We're going to have to start fleshing out and building various different things. But that's fine. Yeah, so we need the chopping block as a priority. Why are we still tossing salads? Can we make that like low priority? For now, I kind of want to get the other stuff done. Let's make those high priority. We'll use the priority system to help ourselves out here a bit. Hey, Empire, how you doing? And they still insist on making salads. Okay. I'm gonna have so much salad. To be fair though, there isn't much left, so... they'll have to stop with the salad soon. No worries, Liam, it's still good. Not a problem at all. Right. Well, we fully salvaged the supermarket. Right, they are still salvaging that. We'll leave one dude on that, and I'm gonna do the rest over here. No, don't worry, Curiosity, you are not the only one that went there. It is not just you. We got plenty of meals now, though. I got plenty of salad. We need to start working on other things, though. But we have salads. We have much salad. I got plastic. We have got plastic. Alright, we're just waiting on resources really right now. So we're gonna let them do their thing. One dude is YOLOing off the island. But yeah, we need the chopping block. We need to slowly work on things. Right, let's move the boat. I'm gonna move the boat this way. Right, and that puts us near a rural ruin and a bunch of stuff. So we will grab all of that. I don't know what the furniture is going to be. I think we can use the salvager on that to get bits, but I need the deconstruction stuff. So I'm going to have to work on that. Right, we're going to put that down to one person. That can just be slowly going in the background while we focus on constructing. The water situation is getting a little dangerous. So, that I'm not too keen on right now. We're a little bit in trouble here. At least we have an answer for food, though. That's putting us in a much better position. I really want the research station. I'm gonna have to be good. I'm gonna have to behave myself. Yeah, chopping block. We need the chopping block. I wonder if I could, like, designate specific things. Hang on. Can I set... Oh, we can make potato salad! And polluted seaweed. Probably don't want that. That's probably not going to be terribly healthy. Gas, but oh, there's upgrades. Hello. Oh, I like that. Right, they get mad about getting wet from swimming. I mean, I don't know what they expected, but I can change their names. Oh, you can set their duties. Ah, okay. Cool. So they have preferred duties. Landmark, salvage it. Okay, okay. Catching fish, handling liquids, research. Okay, so Cockle likes to research. Basically, Captain is construction and all that gubbins. Slushy, kinda half on my territory. Okay. Right, we're gonna need to get some spec points. Right, okay. That's fine, we can work on that. It's kind of RimWorld-esque in that regard, so that makes sense. The game, it's called Flotsam. It's on Steam if you want to go check it out. Just full disclosure, the devs gave me access via the publisher, so I've got it for free. But, yeah, really good so far. We're not very far in, so you've caught me fairly early on. But we're just getting a couple of hours on this. We're like 20 minutes in, half an hour in, something like that. Right, that's the salvage marker done. There's that one though. Oh, yeah, have a look on the map. We need to plan where we're going. Because we have electricity. Forest tower. Okay. We're gonna need more wood, probably. Forest is a good place for that, funny enough. I might go back here for more plastic. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but at least the storage is somewhat organized. We might actually need some more storage at this rate. I think we will kind of mirror this on this side. And then they can get around nice and easy. The downside of these, though, is they ugly, basically. So we will get penalties for having too many of them. Oh, okay, Coolios. Fair enough. Well, fingers crossed. Right, I think what we will do is we're actually not going to set this to indefinite. I am actually going to manually set the amounts. We're gonna do a little bit of overriding here. Just to get them on schedule. Right, no more salads. We're not making any more salads. This is going to be a salad-free environment for a little bit. I'm going to focus on getting other things done. Right, that salvage marker is done. Right, let's move to the plastic first. We'll do a little loop-de-loop. There we go. Let's get the plastic done. Where is it? There it is. Okay, right, so they can go scope that out. The manual dryer is a tad annoying, but we have to start somewhere. It looks like wood is actually the limiting factor. Right. I want priority on sorting these out. There we go. Right, so by shifting the priority, he's now gonna get on with that. And then hopefully we can get some of this built. Because we are going to run out of water at this rate. So, we'll try and rectify that before it comes a problem. Oh, I like... Oh, it's actually put the name on the back. That's cute. It's actually put the name on the back of my ship. And we can see the battery and the water level. That's not... I like little details like that. That's cute. Those tents look atrocious. Oh, it's barely... Like, this is held together with string. This is terrible. I hope we get fancier walkways later. Because this is just tragic. This really is just hodgepodged in the worst way possible. We are, yeah, making life difficult for ourselves, but it'll be fine. Do 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 do. Yeah, we need firewood. We've nearly got enough planks now for the chopping block. Come on. Before we all run out of liquid. We desperately need to be able to make water. The other thing as well is this is now going to divide our wood resource between multiple things, so we are going to have to bear that in mind. Oh, that is fairly sizable. Right, let's put that there. I'm imagining we might run into traffic issues later, so I want to make sure that we have plenty of walkways, but without going too mad overboard with it. Right, so I need 3 planks, we need 6 floaters. And then that will give us the desalinator. Right, okay, chopping block, good. So that's what we do, yeah, so we refine the furniture. Okay, that makes sense. Okie pokey, right, so we'll actually be able to chop some of that down. Cool. Right, can we do some plastic, please? Yeah, there we go. Right, so now he's run out of wood to process down. He's focusing on the plastic. Which is great, because that's what we need. That is exactly what we need. Right, let's see what we can do. At the moment, it's just a patience game. We've just got to be a little bit patient. Right, at least they actually have beds on day 5. Right, one more floater. There we go. Right, so there we go. Desalinator. That is huge. Right, and then we can actually start. Before we run out of water, which we're really close to now. I think we're going to need more people. Like, ASAP. I'm going to want to make more housing. That much is for sure. I wonder how big the double tents are. I want to have a look at that. Oh, I can't see them. Oh, it says 3x3. Okay. So it does give me some idea. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's make fresh water. There we go. Right, cool. So they're now gonna chug away at that. And then that should fill this up. It might take a while. Let's move, I think. Now we know wood is in short supply, so we're gonna try and prioritize wood collection. So we'll put a collection zone down. We're okay for meals currently, so we're not gonna stress about that. It looks like it's a 2-to-1 ratio on that stuff. So that's not too bad. I'm gonna try and get them to work on a bunch of this. Because we're gonna want other buildings as well. I don't know if there's a... Is there a planning mode? Oh, there's a building grid, snapping... Okay. Kinda wish there's a planning mode. Maybe we'll get that later. I don't know. We nearly have enough for a water container. That might be worth me grabbing. We're not going to do it right this minute, but something for me to consider for later. What I might do is build this out to be like a water container area. If we put like all the storage over here. And then I can see exactly how much I've got. Right, priorities. Already done it. But we'll have a look at it anyway. Oh, change your priority. Okay. Is green what they're, like, good at? Presumably. So. Right, anything you're, like, good at, I'm gonna tell you to do, pretty much. For now. Oh, they have affinity for certain tasks. That'll make them happier. Okay, cool. Change priority. Well, we've already done that, but we'll do it again. Right, drifter priorities come first, then building priorities. Okay, good to know. We need knowledge. Yep, that's good, because that's something I wanted. Right, research station. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to do. So, we need floaters and wood planks. Right, that is viable. Let me move where we are. There we go. Right, cool. And then... Where's the wood? It's there. Right, gather tinder. There we go. That's basically just straight up firewood, and we don't need to process it down, which is nice. So that will save me a bunch of faff. Right, we are making water. Is it not going in here? Presumably it's going in there. Yeah, it is. They are slowly putting it in there, right? They have to take it over. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Right. Okay. So, yeah. So they've got to process it, and they have to manually take it over. But that's fine. At least we're in a stronger position. We're not going to lose due to, due to dehydration. Yeah, so it's a desalinator. So what they're doing is they're taking water from the sea, they're putting it in here, and then by boiling it and then recondensing it, they can basically get the water back, but remove the salts from it. It's a really common technique done for survival, for purifying water. But basically it works on the premise of one side being hot and then the other being cold. So, you know how you get like mist on the window? So what you do is you heat this up, it goes up, and then the idea is it gets cold on another bit, and then you collect the bit on the cold area. Does that make sense? Because the water will evaporate, but the salts won't. So you end up with the salts in the bottom as a residue. I've seen it done with like 2 soda bottles, where you just heat one end of the soda bottle and you connect the other one and then get it to drip into the other soda bottle. That's a common way to do it. I don't know the complete ins and outs of all this stuff. I'm not a survivalist, but I have seen of it and I've heard of it. Fishing. Ooh, what do we want? Liquid handling. We don't have a liquid handler currently. Let's put a point in that. Right, research station. Okay, we have enough for it now. Right, we're gonna plop that there. At the moment, I'm not seeing any sign of balance being an issue. So we're gonna assume we're okay for now in that regard, until it tells us otherwise. Right, that's all been gathered. Right, we're gonna go over here. We'll grab some more wood over here. And we're just gonna, we're gonna slowly shimmy our way across. I'm gonna have to go fetch some plastic at some point. But we have got some plastic junk, so we'll be alright for a little bit. Got wooden planks we need. Let's try and make 10 of those. Drying wood's going okay. Hi, Game a Minute. I don't know when icebergs will be a thing. Who knows? We got no Scooby-Doos on that right now. Right, we need to have a research station. We can actually make some progress. I got 6 enlightenment points, so I'm a happy sausage. Right, so it looks like they'll now start working on that. Right, Cockle likes to do research. So we'll let Cockle do that as and when he can find the time. I've been okay. Ups and downs, dude. Muddling by as usual. Right, Cockle is doing the research now. He's messing around. But yeah, hopefully we'll actually get some progress finally. Let me build. I want to build that, but we haven't got the planks for it at the moment. I want to make sure we've got ample water storage. At the moment, we're okay. We need more villagers, really. What I might actually do is actually prep for some extra housing, because... Yeah, find a survivor. Good timing. Good timing, that one. Hey, Adam. Yep, scout. Right, we need to scout an area. Okay, right, let's go research. Basic tools would probably be a good idea. Right, we're gonna go over here. But yeah, I'm okay gaming, but as I say, lots been happening. I hope all is well with you. Right, there we go. Right, and we're gonna scout. Right, we need chopping. See, this is why we need tools, guys! This is why we need tools. I've got nothing to scrap in this area, so we're just gonna wait for that. Oh, fair enough. I hope that goes well, dude. Hopefully it all works out for you. What game, if you don't mind me asking? What are you saying the server up for? Yay! Okay, they reckon there's a survivor somewhere. Where is that survivor? I'm not there! Okay. How'd you get water in it? They pour it in. They pour the water in. I don't have to do any of it. They do all the heavy lifting with that. Right, since we're not harvesting anything, we can just drive over there. I'm probably gonna run out of energy. They're gonna have to hand crank the engine at this rate. Thankfully, we have someone that will do that for us. Have I bugged it out? Okay, that was weird. Don't know why it's not letting me... I'm a little confused. It's forcing me out of the map at that point. Right, let's just scout. Maybe I need to scout the region first. Okay, that's just highlighted another one to me. Okay, I think... Right, it's being fussy. Okay. It's just being fussy. Toto Real. Okay. Right, okay, well, we'll bring them on board. Okay, so... There were influence. Oh, God. Ah, we rescued an influencer. Okay. So he was an influencer. He's now a scrapper. Okay. Sure. Sure, mate. Throw him overboard. Wow, dude. Wow. Tad mean. What are we gonna do with the levels? Because I don't want people to spread out on what they're doing. I mean, oh, Toto. Ah, oh, dang it, Toto likes salvaging. I'm gonna put one into research, so at least we have a little bit more option when it comes to research. Right, I need more housing. Let's sort that out. got enough space for 2 of those there. Right, so let's have a look at Toto. Everybody loves... why do you all love doing the same task? It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry, Toto, but we're going to put you on the jobs that you hate because I've got nothing better to do. Right, so you're going to be a crafter. You are going to do that and that and that. Right. They're not going to be terribly happy, but whatever. This is my settlement. It's my rules. If you come in to live in my settlement, you gotta live by my rules. So, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think we're gonna just go rescue the next one, and then we'll look at the situation. And we'll see what we can get from there. Right, okay, we now have access to all of that. Lovely. Right, we still do not have tools. Let's scavenge all of that. Bio waste, lovely. Mmm, delicious. Hi, sickness. Right, gather the tinder, take furniture. Haha, you do what you're told on my island, sir. Thank you. I have a very spiffy island, and you will behave yourself. Right, I'm gonna make another tent. We're gonna make another tent when we have enough materials. I'm lacking floaters, and I don't mean that in a weird way. I need more plastic. We need more plastic. I'm gonna get them to make more water as well before we all dehydrate to death. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Reconnaissance. Oh, fishing would be good. Adequate. Ooh, housing. Fishing boats! Oh, electricity. Okay. Right. I feel like scrapsmith thing is the logical next option. Seaweed is a dead end, but at least we'll grab it. It'll be fine. Right. Okay, we have a civilization. Nobody's dehydrated to death yet. And a shark hasn't eaten me, so that feels like a good, you know, well-rounded situation. We will survive. Everything is fine. Everything is jazzy. Everything is glorious and spiffy. I think we've done okay. We've even got potatoes. And you know it's good when you've got potatoes out at sea. I might need some lemons and citrus fruit to stop the scurvy, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. One thing at a time. Could make some more salads. I think we have enough to make salads. Although we have 15 meals at the moment, so it's not that bad. I need more floaters! Give me floaters! I know, Shah's Island is the most civil. Totally legitimate, 100%. Not weird. This is the ship Derpington. And yes, may her float be in the boat, and may the spiffiness be in the jiffiness. I don't know. It'll be fine. I haven't sunk yet, okay? I do worry about putting that much water right next to the electricity source for the boat, but I didn't build the boat. I just inherited it, so you can't blame me for that one. Ooh, is that carrots? Hang on, I think we need to go there. Right, when we stop headbutting the... Right, stop headbutting that. Did I don't think I emptied that supermarket. I'm gonna have a look at it. Right, we're gonna go to this supermarket and I'm gonna... Plastic. Plastic? Fantastic! Right, let's have a look. I want plastic. Not in the ocean. In my boat, please. Hello, Islay. How you doing? Please don't be another influencer. Can we hire someone normal, please? Work at a school? Work in the shop, maybe? Yes. Join. I can't see who you are yet. I might regret this. They were a recycler, and then they're becoming a scrapper. Cool. Welcome to chaos. Right, scavenge the food.